Hello, it's Sonia here with a Pretty Stitch. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time joining me, I'm so happy to have you here. So today we are going to be doing another earwarmer project. So to do this, I am using my eye hook or 5.5mm hook, and it's going to be a crochet project. And I'm also using this worsted weight number 4 yarn. I think it might be Red Heart Super Saver. I'm not sure. I got it as a donation. And I have a lot of it, so I'm trying to use it, and apologize, it's kind of blending in with my desk here, but I think it'll be really nice though with this project. Okay, so what we're going to do is this project is going to be made in rows and rounds. So we're going to actually be making a ribbing first. And this is going to be part of the ribbing. So we are going to be working in the back bump of the chain. So you're going to turn it over, and we're going to be doing what I call is a half double crochet slip stitch. So, or a half slip stitch, I think it's actually called half slip stitch. So don't overthink it. It's really not hard, and it, in combination with a slip stitch, it makes a really nice stretchy ribbing. Okay, so you're going to have your yarn over, in your second chain from your hook, you're going to insert your hook in that back bump. So you've got your 3 loops on your hook. So you have your yarn over, and you're going to pull through all 3 of those loops. So it's just like a half double crochet, but we're skipping a step, so you can see that it's just like a short squatty half double crochet. So we're going to do that again. We're going to yarn over in that back bump of the chain, insert your hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 3. So normally with a regular half double crochet, to show you the difference, is you would yarn over, pull through 1, then yarn over, pull through 2. So you can immediately see the difference in sizes, how this first stitch is a little bit shorter than that one. So let's go back. So we've got our yarn over, and we're going to yarn over, pull through all 3 of those. So we're just skipping that one step, and we're going to continue across. So you're going to have 7 half double crochet, slip stitch here. And I made a hat using this stitch, and it worked out really well. I can post a link to that pattern. And as you can see, I actually used my thumb and index finger. Sometimes it wants to be a little difficult, so that helps it to, you know, get those loops over the hook. So we have 7 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so let's begin row 2. We're going to chain 1 and turn our work. So now what we're going to do is we're going to work in those back loops of our stitches, and we're going to slip stitch across in the back loop. So just keep a nice relaxed hand. You don't want your slip stitches too tight. Okay, so we've got our 7 slip stitch. And now we're going to chain 1, turn our work. And we're going to work that half double crochet slip stitch, or half slip stitch, in these 7 stitches. So you can see I have my work facing, so I'm looking directly on top of these stitches. That helps me to know where to work. So right in that back loop, picking up the loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. And I'm just going all the way across. So you're going to be repeating rows 2 and 3 until your ribbing fits comfortably around your head. So it will seem a little tedious because, you know, we have to make, but it does work up pretty quickly, so it shouldn't take too long. And then we're going to chain 1 and turn, and slip stitch all the way across. And the nice thing is this is reversible, so you can decide which side you like better as far as the ribbing. I mean, almost looks identical. One side's just slightly different, but both sides are equally nice. So, you know, once we turn this into a circle, then you can decide which side you like better. So you can start to see it's already turning out to be a nice flexible stitch. So you just keep going, and what you're going to do is you're going to want to end on a half slip stitch row, and then we will turn it into a circle. Okay, so here is my ribbing, and I worked 63 rows. I ended on a half slip stitch row, and as you can see, it's a really nice stretchy ribbing. It looks very similar to knitted ribbing. So now we need to turn this into a circle. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to consider this side the right side. It doesn't matter, it can be either side, but what you're going to do is you're going to fold it. And we are going to slip stitch these ends together. So I chained one, turn my work. So here is the end of row 1 here, and here is our last row that we worked. Now you could certainly work more rows, like I said, just end on a half slip stitch row. So what we're going to do is in the front loop at the end of row 1 and the back loop of our last row, we're working a slip stitch. And we're going to do that all the way across. And we will have our circle for our ear warmer. Okay, so what this does is it gives an almost invisible seam, so you can see that you can barely see that there. So I like this side. I mean, if you prefer the other side, I mean, they basically look identical. So I'm going to leave it like that, and now we're going to start working in rounds. So for round 1, we are going to chain 1, and you're going to single crochet all the way around, and you want to make sure that you have worked a number that is divisible by 3. So it doesn't matter what amount of single crochet you work, you just want to make sure that you crochet evenly and that it's divisible by 3. So I am going to just work my single crochet in that first stitch. And we're just working on the ends of these rows. Okay, so I finished up round 1. I ended up working 63 single crochet. 63 is divisible by 3. All right, so I am going to slip stitch in my first stitch to join it, and now we're going to work round 2. I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to double crochet in that first stitch, and I'm going to double crochet all the way around. So I'm going to have 63 double crochet. You might have a different number. As long as it's divisible by 3, that is perfectly fine. So the nice thing is you can make this to fit your head size. So then for round 3, we are going to repeat round 1, where at the end of round 2, you're going to join with a slip stitch in the first stitch, and then you're going to single crochet all the way around for round 3, and I will meet you back at the end of round 3. Okay, so I have my 63 single crochet, and I thought it might be fun to introduce another color, so I'm going to use black here because I think that'll look nice. You don't have to, but I just thought with this pattern it would just really help bring it out. So So now we are on round 4 here. So I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to single crochet in that first stitch. And now in my next stitch, I'm going to work a front post triple crochet, but I'm going to do it around the single crochet from round 1. So here is our next stitch. Here's the double crochet. Here is that single crochet. So I'm going to yarn over twice, and I'm going to insert my hook. See where it looks like a V? I'm actually going to insert my hook in that V in front there and work the front post stitch. And now we are going to work a single crochet. So we already worked the second stitch. So if you just pull it back, you can see that's our second stitch. Here's our third stitch. So we're going to work that single crochet in the third stitch because we don't want to add stitches. So there we go. All right, our next stitch is a single crochet. And now we're going to, this is our repeat. So it's going to be a single crochet, triple crochet in row 1. So we're going to skip, you're going to skip 2 from round 1. So don't overthink it. And again, I'm working right in that V part of the stitch. And then just pulling back to see that we skip this one, single crochet in the next. So that is our repeat, single crochet, triple crochet, single crochet. So we're going to do that again, single crochet. I'm going to look down on row or round 1. So 1, 2, and in this one I work that triple crochet. Just an easy way of knowing where to work. And we're just going to do this all the way around for round 4, and then I'm going to just look and I need to work the stitch there. So I'm going to keep going. Okay, so I'm almost done round 4 here, which I think looks really cool with the black. Really happy with that. So I just need to finish up with my last single crochet. And now I'm going to switch back to my gray. I'm going to join with a slip stitch in that first stitch, picking up my gray. Joining there. So now we're ready for round 5. So for round 5, we are going to chain 1. We're going to double crochet in that first stitch, and we're just going to double crochet all the way around. So whatever number you had for round 1, so I had 63, I should still have 63 stitches. Okay, so I am ready for round 6. I already joined with a slip stitch and changed to my black. So now I'm going to chain 1, I'm going to single crochet in that first stitch, single crochet in the second, and now I'm going to work that front post triple crochet around that single crochet from round 4. So right here, it's right next to the post stitch. And I am going to single crochet in my next 2 stitches. So this is the start of the repeat. So I want to make sure I don't work here because we've already worked the stitch. So we're going to insert our hook in the next stitch. So this is stitch 1, single crochet, stitch 2, single crochet, and then the third stitch we're going to work that front post triple crochet next to the previous one, inserting our hook in that single crochet, and we just continue the repeat. So single crochet, single crochet, and front post triple crochet, and we're just going to do that all the way around, again still having the same amount of stitches. So I will meet you back at the end of round 6. Okay, so we finished up round 6. I've already joined, so let's work round 7. We're going to repeat round 5 where we're just going to double crochet all the way around, and again I changed back to my gray. You can make this all in one color if you want to. I just thought it would look neat having the... I was going to make it all one color, and then as I was thinking about it I was like, you know what, I think I'm going to add another color. So that was kind of a spur of the moment decision. Okay, so we finished up round 7. Let's begin round 8. So we're going to chain 1. I've already switched to my other color. Again, you don't have to. Or we're going to be repeating round 4. So we've chained 1. We're going to single crochet in that first stitch. And now we're going to work that front post triple crochet in the next stitch and that single crochet from round 6. And then we're going to single crochet in the next stitch. And now we're ready for our repeat, so it's going to be single crochet, and then single crochet. So you just want to make sure it's going to be 2 stitches. So here is our previous post stitch. So 1, 2, then the next post stitch. So then you know where to work. So single crochet, and then we will work our single crochet. So you're going to do that all the way around. Okay, so I finished up round 8, and then I did one more row of single crochet, and I used my gray for round 9, and now I'm going to cut my yarn. So I'm just joining there, and I'm going to cut my yarn.